Pink ladies, T-birds, just happen to be watchers of my shit, and loyal subjects of Wonderland. How's your head? Too soon? Okay, so first of all, I'm going to show you my fucking shoes, and while I'm doing this whole thing, the look goes as follows. But honey, when I tell y'all, in the summertime, baby, and up underneath these lights, baby, that was a lot of geesh. I had to come up out of it. So now I'm giving you Ever After High, Lizzie Hart's in the dorms where she sleep. But that was a lot of geesh, honey. That was a whole lot of geesh. And the reason why I showed my shoes is because I was just having an off damn day with trying to get this shit together. And I got these like dope ass red shoes with all this bling. And you can't see them in not one goddamn picture. And the pictures came out shitty, so it is what it is. So let's get up in this gig. First of all, as you can see, the shade glasses, we started off with the shade glasses. Oh yeah, by the way, I also had to get about that face makeup because that heart bitch, when I was washing my hands where I was putting the makeup on and that shit didn't come off my hands, I said, oh, we can't leave this on my face that long. I'm not going to have what looks like a fucking heart-shaped birthmark over my eye for the next 2 days. Not gonna happen. So, anywho, enough about me. Let's get up in this gig. You can see the water bottle. Like, this is just, I wasn't ready. And good for me, I didn't really have to get ready for much. Here's the thing. Let me start by saying this. Already and expediently, I'm pissed off all 4 of them is going to the fucking finale. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care about, oh, they all deserve to go, blah, 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 etc. No, fuck that. Especially all that goddamn geesh I had on. And I did all of that for this episode to basically be the equivalent of, it didn't even fucking matter. We didn't even need a show. Here's the thing. It's cute. The production number was cute. I much prefer Todrick in this capacity on the show. I like him being the choreographer. Actually, hell, Ru, get him to be the musical director because we know Lucian gone. I'm fine with that. So I love a good, you know, I'm not crazy about the production numbers anyway. I never have been. Not crazy about the production numbers and shit that they do on here. And the final challenge. Like, I understand we have now, in its 9th season, we have now created a formula for the show. And I am going to say we created a formula for the show because once you hit Snatch Game, everybody has favorite episodes and it's kind of from Snatch Game on, so we keep seeing the same thing. Just like the mini challenge last week was everybody loves puppies. Everybody loves puppies. Bitch. Everybody loves puppets. And we also still got the reading challenge, even though we barely got any other mini challenges. That's because it would have been an uproar if the reading challenge wasn't a mini challenge. It would have been an uproar if we didn't do Everybody Loves Puppets. However, is anybody's favorite episode the finale where they do RuPaul's video? Don't worry, I'll wait. Go ahead. Type that shit right now. Let me know if this is one of your favorite episodes as ever when they do RuPaul's video and the choreo and shit. Y'all let me know if that's anybody's favorite fucking episode. Here's the thing. Some other things. this was not the type of season, and I understand you get to the top 4. First of all, I think that's fucked up that you got to make it all the way to the top 4 for you to actually tell your story. Anyway, we used to get people's stories all the way through the episodes, and we would get some shit, but let's be honest, it was whack. I feel for everybody's stories, but I wasn't impressed. I don't need them. That was just some shit. And I'm going to tell y'all 2 words that got on my nerves during when they was all on RuPaul's podcast. Remember, it used to be the Tic Tac lunch, but now everything is for motherfucking sale on RuPaul's Drag Race, so put them on the podcast now. Squatty Potty. Bitch, this is the season of the product placement. Something fierce. We make jokes about a sickening supply of Anastasia cosmetics, but at least that shit made sense. What happened to the prizes that was like boobs for queens? Fierce drag jewels. The wigs and shit. What happened to those as prizes? We got the VH1 and it is product placement central and it's not even drag centric. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all probably wanted a happy-go-lucky motherfucker episode today where you're not gonna fucking get one. And that was getting on my nerves because they said it on everybody's interview, and I'm like, this is TV and shit has to be condensed. But if you gonna tell all these like important stories that these people have to say about their life and end it with Squatty Potty, the best shit you'll ever take in your life, like, I just wasn't here. I was not here for this episode at all, y'all. I'm so fucking sorry. This is not even going to be a long review. You see, like, I wasn't even pressed to stay in that motherfucking geesh. That shit came off so motherfucking fast. It was a lot, though. Like, it was a lot. Thank my patrons. Because y'all paid for this costume. And trust me, the costume y'all see at the beginning and the end of the video and in the pictures, that was a lot. Because that was fully purchased. That wasn't a, oh, I had, well, the shoes. I had the shoes. But none of that was, oh, I have this now, let me make this. Plus, I thought this was the last costume I was going to make. I didn't know the motherfuckers wasn't going to make us wait 2 weeks for the finale. And by the time the finale, you know, my cycle, the way that I work, I would have been back at work in 2 weeks on Friday. So I'm like, this is my last costume. I'm going all out. I had the hair, too. I refused to buy another wig. And I guess I could have curled this better, but it was supposed to be pent up. Anyway, long story short, I had to cobble together another costume for next week, and I wasn't too fucking happy about it. I like doing cosplay, but goddamn, when I'm not expecting to have to do it, whole totally different ball game. And here's the thing, too. So all 4 of them move up. We are not on Logo anymore. This reunion is probably only going to be an hour. Do we have time for 4 performances? And not getting the tea from the other girls like we really want to. I need them to go back to the original format. And I know one of my viewers said that, I'm sorry, I can't remember which one of it. But I 100% agree. Can we go back to that original format when the reunion wasn't no big production or no show? The reunion was just the motherfucking reunion. And the girls was spilling the tea and got to say how they really fucking felt. Because those was the motherfucking entertaining reunions. Those were the shit. I do want to say the rapping challenge. I was so hyped. Shay, hashtag, bitch, I'm from Chicago. When she was like, I'm trying to give you Twister. I was living. Shout out to Maddie and Jamar as well, because I just watched their review before I taped this. Y'all got to know who Twista is. Twista is the king of the tongue twister rap. I know all of y'all think it's fucking Eminem. It's not. So, and he's from Chicago, and it's very well known that he's from Chicago. Midwest represent. So, like that, I thought that was so dope that she like took a very Midwestern Chicago approach to the rap, and I thought that was pretty fucking dope. A lot of people will say Twista, Bone Thugs and Harmony. That's my neck of the woods, Cleveland, Ohio. Poe Pimpin'. Poe Pimp. What was their name in the group? The same Poe Pimp. That was the first time I heard Twista. But anyway, the whole tongue twister thing, and even if you do want to include Eminem in that, Eminem is Detroit, Michigan. So the tongue twister thing is a very Midwestern style. So I was living for that, and she nailed it. For all y'all motherfuckers that think rapping is easy because of the crap y'all hear on the radio, y'all see it ain't, because Sasha and Trinity. Ooh, honey. Trinity. And understand that, you know, I'm going to get off of drag and get into the other thing that I'm well versed at, which is hip hop and recording. If you're not used to writing lyrics, and a lot of times you'll write some shit that you'll think is so dope, and you'll get in there and record that shit, and all them motherfucking syllables do not fucking fit. Bitch, she had a bad case of that. I was like, oh baby, I could tell you ain't never had to write a rap a day in your life, because you... And I understand she was actually like overly ambitious with her rap, and she was not getting on beat because she was trying to push. And you do that. You'll learn as a recording artist, unless you'll learn, okay, this is what I want to say, and like, yeah, this is dope. But sometimes you got to cut words and syllables out, but still say the same thing. And it's hard, especially for me, because I was always a freestyle rapper. I was a battle rapper first. So when I started writing rhymes, I was an English major at the same time. Bitch, I'm trying to say the correct motherfucking English, and I want every fucking syllable I wrote in there. And that shit, it just don't work. I posted a couple songs off my first album, and you can fucking tell I was doing it then. Plus, I hated recording. They used to call me One Take Jake, because I'm trying to get it in one take. I don't want to do this shit. I don't want to be in this hot-ass booth. That's in the back days when it was ghetto as hell, and I was in a motherfucking closet with a motherfucking microphone and no light. So you better kind of have your shit memorized, or else you gotta try to hold the lighter up. You gotta try to hold the lighter up. Anyway, off topic. You know, Peppermint Slade, Shay Slade, Sasha and Trinity was aight. It was much better than All Stars top 4 performance. As far as the music and everything, it was a lot better to me. I like that better than Read You, Wrote You, a lot better, actually. And then the finale looks. Now, I said this at the end of season 8, too. Some of these finale looks, I was like, really? That's what y'all putting out for the finale? Especially because this was not a season of a lot of gowns. Okay, the challenges just weren't really requiring gowns. I mean, you had a Lady Gaga, you had a Madonna, you had a couple people wear gowns because, you know, it was like a war show gowns that they wore. The white party, you really wouldn't wear a gown to a white party, even though Alexis and Valentina did the wedding gown. But if you was really taking white party quite literally, you wouldn't have on a gown. There weren't a lot of challenges for a gown. So this was the time that I wanted the pageantry. I wanted motherfucking my edges snatched, because it's the finale. And dare I say it, I feel like I put more work into my motherfucking finale look. The whole one, not me in the nightgown, than what these girls did. Like, I honestly feel this way. Like, I was like, now don't get me wrong, y'all know how I am. The look, we will get into the look when I watch Untucked this morning. Hell, when I watch Untucked in a few fucking hours. But like, I really did like Trinity's dress. But I knew I would, because she's the pageant girl. So I knew I would. But like, and that's the extra lap. The extra lap late as hell this week. I was expecting to be given life, and for my edges to be taken away. So I was ready for all of the give and take. Give me the life, take my edges, just snatch them right off. I was here for the give and take. And apparently it's better to give than receive, because I felt like I was giving more of a finale look than what they was. I'm like, I'm not here for it. I'm seeing repeat wigs. I'm seeing repeat themes. Sasha got on another goddamn crown and bald headed. like Peppermint was Peppermint. Like I said, I'm seeing repeat wigs. I'm seeing repeat looks with the crown. Shay, I have to admit, especially after seeing the gown. I want to talk about that real quick too. The gown that she wore for the rainbow. I was expecting a super gaggy fucking gown, and I was kind of disappointed that we got another bodysuit just because it had some fringy shit because you was trying to give R&B pop star singer performing at the Grammys instead of walking up the red carpet on the Grammys. And I understand there is no set thing that says you have to wear a gown for the finale, but I miss gowns for the finale. I'm sorry. I do. It's a reason why the Miss Universe pageant and all that is always a gown. It's a reason on Project Runway when they do when they get to go to Fashion Week, their last piece is usually a gown. It's a reason for that. That's the showstopper. I didn't get that. So, all in all, this episode for me was a boot. Sorry about it. It just was. One thing I do want to say, because I watched Fashion Photo Review this morning. I gave Shea Coulee, and everybody did, a lot of shit for her dress not being rainbow. But I have to say, them damn blue lights. I thought that dress was all pastel colored. When I seen what the dress looks like on Fashion Photo Review, I was more apt to say, you know what? That was a little bit more rainbow than what I thought it was, because the bottom colors did give me the reds, the yellows, the blues, where I was like, oh, that dress is a pastel color. It was like a melon color. It wasn't orange. But the bottom, I was like, well, if we gonna say Sasha Velour is good for having on Kathy Ireland separates from Kmart just because it was color blocked, which, don't get me wrong, I like color blocking. I like a good color block. I do. But that does not make rainbow for a rainbow challenge. And I'm actually going to say, when I seen it, that without them blue lights and I could actually see the dresses good on Fashion Photo Review, I was like, oh, I'm at peace with it. I think that was rainbow enough compared to Shay. Oh, not Shay, sorry. I always say Shay and Sasha backs up. Sasha, oh, you had the feather was rainbow and the flag on the fucking house was rainbow. Really, bitch? You fucking tried it. You tried it. And a lot of y'all was living for it, and then Sasha thought she should win. Bitch, not on tonight. Not on that day either. I don't see that. But, you know, for those of y'all, I'm not sure if I quite said it. I know I made a lot of comments. I said it on AfterBuzz TV Live, because I do go in their chat room quite often when they do their live reviews. For all of y'all to think Sasha should have won last week, stop. She shouldn't have. The category was rainbow she better do. Not color block, not primary colors, not Lego, not 4-pack of crayons. It was rainbow. That was not rainbow. Category number 2 was sexy unicorn. That was a unicorn, and I even said it myself. Her unicorn was the only one that I even gave a fuck about, because everybody else, I'm like, okay, yeah, it's a unicorn. And it was, and everybody had on typical looks except for her. However, it was sexy unicorn. There was nothing sexy about that. The last one was Village People. If I can look at your outfit, when you're saying Village People, and even Trinity, because I said it wasn't reading cop to me, and it's still not, even though her outfit was the sledge of my life. If I looked at everybody else, I could tell you which, even Alexis's terrible ass outfit, I could tell you which Village person they was doing. You look like a Canadian Mountie. Not a cowboy. Like I said, country and western, the fabrics was there, the cow was there, and bitch, I'm living for them gloves. I didn't notice the gloves was cow, and then like this red leather underneath, bitch, those was dope. I was here for it. But not cowboy. So, for all of y'all that thought Sasha should have won last week, bitch, where? She didn't do none of the challenges. She didn't do the challenges. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead. I got a little special announcement. We'll throw that together. Go ahead and sexy transition that. So I just want to say that thanks to my patrons, the new goal is only 2. So if I get 2 more patrons of at least $5 or more, I'm going to do a full lip sync performance in full geesh and everything, and the patrons are going to vote on the song. We only need 2 more at the $5 level. Also, Lipstick Jungle is still in effect, and I just want to apologize for not doing the whole video on full geesh, but as you can see, I did not architect this headpiece properly. I thought I did, and then with the hair in, it's pushing it back. So alright, we finished? We done? Okay, so I want to thank all of you for rocking with me all season on RuPaul's Drag Race. I also want to remind you guys, Sunday's new series with one of my favorite actresses, Niecy Nash, comes out. It's called Claws. So, y'all know how I am with the costumes. I get into it, so now I got the pointy nails. Step my nail game up. But I'll be reviewing that every Sunday, so if you guys are going to be watching that, that'll be coming up. Also, I saw that they are doing auditions for Dragula too, so you know I'll be reviewing Dragula. I want to thank all of you so much for watching and supporting me. If you are not a Pynk lady or a T-Bird already, feel free to click that pink circle to subscribe. Also, check out my Patreon. The link is at the P. And watch some other videos. I just want to remind you, for all of y'all not wondering or are wondering how I became the Red Queen. Well, shit, the Red Queen died. Who did you think was going to be next but Pynk? Deuces. Don't